Catch anything?
I just lost one. Pretty
Uh,
shallow.
yeah, yeah. I come out here every day, and they must be messing with the water level at the Belleville Dam.
That's probably.
Yeah, it could be up fine tomorrow, and then tomorrow will be even lower than this.
Yeah, I was here a few weeks ago. It was pretty low too. So
Yeah, yeah, that's what it is. It changes by the day. There was a day last week where you'd drag your ass the whole way down on an inner tube, and then the next day it was better than ever. So I'm pretty sure it's the Belleville Dam, but I don't know why.
yeah, we haven't been getting that much rain though.
No, I know. That's why. Yeah, right. Hey, Pam. Out here with the Dazer today. Got a late start, kind of tired, didn't go to bed till late. Got my allergies bothering me. It's not as bad as I thought it'd be. Today's going to be a 90-degree day. Daisy's over there sitting under a tree. Hey, Stephanie. Hey, Mary. Hey, Willow. Hey, beautiful flowers. Daisy! Come over here, hon. I'll put you in the water. Dunkin' Donuts. Hey, Marnie. Dunkin' Donuts coffee. I quit getting those Tim Hortons, even though I like them, because they don't make them right down here. They're barely warm. It's supposed to be like really hot. Hey, Terry. Hey, Faye. How you doing? It's a great night last night. It's fun being out late like that, just sitting around. Daisy's dragging a little ass today. Sitting under the shade over there. Come on over here, hon. This mud's slipperier than hell. Hey, Black Magic, how you doing? Hey, Allison. Damn, flies are out today. Hey, hon. Hey, Allison, how you doing? Come here, hon. You want to go swimming, honey? Daisy's feeling a little under the weather today. You want to go swimming, hon? Come on, get up here. It's a hot one for the Dazer. Stay there, honey. There's my girl. Wow. Wow, look at that. Daisy, over this way. Wow, look at that. Wow. Wow. Good girl, huh? Yeah, hon. Good girl, honey. Good girl, huh? Yeah, the notifications are supposed to quit, they said. Maybe it was just on new videos and not live. I bet this water's 80 degrees. Good, Terry. How you doing? Good girl, hon. Let's get cooled off. Yeah. Water buffalo, hon. Good girl, huh? Good enough, huh? Oh, did you? That's good. That's like night and day for the dazer. Hey, Terry, how you doing? Yeah, she's a great dog. Yeah, water's okay. You know, it is clear, but it's not like where I live, you know. Crystal clear, sand bottom. But, you know, I'm not complaining. Different kind of environment. Daisy's just taking it easy today. Hey, Dimebag. Hey, BJ. Hey, Shabby Cat. Yeah, no wind at all. Nope, none. You'll notice on a day like today, on a hot, humid day, where there's no wind, you look at the difference. You don't notice as much with commercial jets, but if you look at prop planes, non-turbocharged, watch how much extra runway they take up trying to get in the air. Hot, humid day today, no wind, so you're not going into any kind of headwind taking off. These babies eat up some runway. Actually, it's summer days like this where people get in to places with small airplanes that they can't get out of. Usually it's an obstacle clearance issue. Mainly private airports where there's trees on the end. But a day like today is where you read these stories of, you know, a family crashing on takeoff. Yeah, it's because he got, you know, sloppy on his calculations for density altitude. And when he took up the whole runway before the plane seemed like it was going to fly and barely got into the air, once that happens, it's all over. It's a common occurrence. Hey, Heidi. Daisy's hair is pretty long. I'll cut her as soon as I get home, but I usually cut it every week. Yeah, there's a lot of restrictions on those drones where you fly them. Big time, so check that out first. You just can't fly them wherever you feel like it. Now, there was a guy had a DJ Maverick 1, I think he called it, at the hotel the other night, and that looked fun as hell. He had about $1,000 into it with like this extra controller. I mean, anybody I know that's got a drone, it was great for a week. You fly over your house, you fly over this river, and then you put it in a closet and you never use it again. I don't know if anybody uses them consistently long term. I like the idea of it, but I don't think I'll get one. And mainly because there's just so many restrictions on where you can use them. You know, 5 miles within an airport and all this kind of thing. No, I never tried LSD. You moron. Evidently you've been trying it, because we've never mentioned it on here. Hey, Anna. Yeah, but even the photographers I know that have got them, they just didn't use them like they thought they would. You know, it's kind of like a kayak. You know, you go buy a kayak today and you float down the river and you drink a couple bottles of beer and you do it one more time and then it fades out and sits in the back of your garage until you sell it 10 years from now for $25. It's not a consistently practical, fun thing. Yeah, it's really nice out here, huh? No beavers here. There's quite a few of them where I live. I don't know if you've seen a beaver in action, but it's pretty impressive the way they fell those trees and they can create a dam in no time. I mean, I'd put my money on a beaver against a bulldozer in a 24-hour period. Because that bulldozer can't drag those logs around and make them fall just right. I mean, you see Mother Nature at work in the way they chop these trees down. Like this one with the pink X right here, biting it with their teeth. It's crazy. Oh, rain everywhere, Daniel. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah, it's been very dry here too, and hotter than hell on top of it. No, it's a perfect place to have a party out here. It really is. Only downside is you got to get out of here by 10. Which if you're having a summer party and everybody's having a good time, and you've been drinking or whatever, you don't want to leave at 10. Beavers are big. They're big. It's still legal to trap them with a permit where I live. I think they're like 12 pounds or something like that. Now here these people are coming down in a canoe today, but once again they let the water level get low. And I'm sure they'll drag ass here and there, which kind of takes the fun out of it. Yeah, that's right, Pam, yep. Daisy's a good girl. Daisy also had a couple rib bones yesterday, which she usually tries to get rid of the next day, and it slows her down. It's funny to watch Daisy get out of the way of the sun. And if there's a 6-inch square patch of shade, she'll be there. The night out was okay, and I'm not really into that, to tell you the truth. It's expensive, too. It's not worth it to me. I went just because he wanted somebody to go with him, and I thought it was boring, to be honest with you. I didn't think the girls were that attractive to me. I mean, if I'm thinking that at this age, you know they can't be that hot. And I'll tell you another thing, too. Compared to the days when I went, like I said, I could go right out of high school in '74. They were actually topless dancers. Now they call it stripping, and they just kind of all stand up on the stage and, like, jack around and don't really dance. It's, like, totally boring. And I'm not big for small talk anyway. So, I mean, I'm the wrong guy to, like, sit down and try and strike a conversation. It doesn't interest me. I did do it last night a couple times, but that's because my buddy was talking to a girl, and I think, you know, that's their shtick. But it was pretty boring. No, I'm not missing much, nope. Oh, these people are in their little kayaks. These are the cheap kayaks that you see on for sale on when you're going up where I live, West Branch, Northwoods. They got these kayaks for these super cheap prices. And for this particular application, it's a way to go. If you're in rough water, you're trying to really get someplace and you're going to have a kayak for a long time, you know, I'd say the minimum's about $1,500. You can get them all day long for $3,500. But if you're just dicking around, drinking beer, floating down like these people, the cheaper the better. If you fall over, no, they're not that stable, no big deal, but you know, they suit their purpose perfectly. You know, they got their little coolers and having fun. No, I fished a lot on this river actually as a kid, but not anymore. It's too boring to me. Yeah, I bet this may be the rental place. Maybe not though, because of the design. There's two people on the far side in the blue one. Those are the cheap kayaks. I think they're 175 new. Have a good day. She said they were playing games and drinking. How you doing? You scraping bottom anywhere or not? Good. So far, so good. Yeah, good. They keep changing the water level. Yeah, I'm not big on the tube and stuff either, to be honest with you. It's too boring to me. There's a big place where I go. I always tell people that, that come on the channel and you want a place up north to stay, you're always welcome to stay at my house. I got an extra bedroom. You've just got to make me not entertain you, and we only go out for a coffee. You're on your own. Come and go as you please. But you're 35 minutes from Lake Huron. You're 35 minutes from a world-class fishing river, the Osabo. You're an hour and 10 minutes from Lake Michigan, Traverse City. You're an hour and 40 minutes from the Mackinac Bridge, and you're only 2 hours and 10 minutes from Sault Ste. Marie. It's a perfect place if you want to see northern Michigan. And if you wanted to go over and up where Mari's at, that's about 2 hours and 20 minutes. Look up Northport, Michigan, Leelanau County. But anybody can come there and visit. Just come and go as you want. You can use everything you want. Yeah, it's fun to have people. I've done it a million times. But the odd part is people, they just feel obligated, or they need to take you out to dinner or something like that. You don't. If you really wanted to thank me, you would just get a coffee with me one morning, and that's the last I'd see of you. Tell you the truth. Yeah. Yeah, the distance to the D, it takes about 2 hours and 20 minutes. I always go the different route. But it's a great place to visit. You could go down to Detroit. I mean, Michigan is a great state. And if you look up Mackinac Island, Michigan, and just look how fun that would be. You're only 145 miles from taking that boat over there. You can go up and see the freighters. I can tell you all the good restaurants to go to. Good enough restaurants, just good, middle-priced food. And even where I live, there's a shit ton of stuff to do. If you're into fishing, you'll be in paradise. Hey, Prudently. Yeah, Mari is, as you guys know, is Native American, and that's like a whole nother fantastic part of a trip you could make. I mean, here I lived in Michigan my whole life, mostly. I've lived other places for periods of time. And all my life, and I never got to talk with any Native Americans, like my whole life. I didn't you got to have kind of an in, and Mari can offer that to you and show you that area, and it's a whole big, huge bonus to visiting Michigan. Yeah. And if you're flying in, I mean, airfare is cheap right now. Maybe you could fly in and come visit and give me Corona that you got on the airplane. I'm just kidding. But you can fly into Detroit only, because you can get to where I'm at now. Actually, I'm very close to the airport. 2 hours straight up the highway. 275 to 23 to my house. Maybe 2 hours and 15 minutes. And it's good. But don't look into Flint is closer, but they nail you about another $100 on a ticket. It's not worth it. You're still driving 90 miles. So you can't beat flying into Detroit, the airfares now. Bring your camera, stuff like that. Oh, good, Paula. Hey, Tom. Hey, Antonia. Wayne's World. Yeah, I'm uploading one now that's, I like taking these photos when I'm not just hold the camera up and hit the shutter. I think the best ones are over the Rouge Bridge, because there's no anywhere unless somebody else is driving. I like those just run and gun shots. Not all the time, but there's a place for them. And I don't know if that video's up yet or not. I don't think most people like them that much, because, they're not perfectly framed photos and what have you. But Daisy said, I don't care. Hey, Jane. Oh, thank you, Ace. Yeah, for a while there, Cherry Capital, there were federal subsidies. It's just like if you drew a straight line across Bay City to the west side of the state, anything north of there, those are subsidized travel routes, whether it's train, which there aren't many. I don't think there is one going up north. Train, airplane, bus, that's all. They get revenue from the federal government to make sure the infrastructure is present for people in rural areas. And I know that Traverse City lost some of those subsidies, and you weren't, either you paid up to Yin Yang or you flew out of Detroit. It's great where you live, Mari, if you can fly out of Cherry Capital, but you're so limited, especially since this 50% capacity thing, that the likelihood of you getting a flight out of there with the limited airplanes with your time and date and when it left and all that is pretty low. Hey, Shay. It's an A320. Oh yeah, Mansalona. Actually, the guy that owns that McDonald's there used to work for my sister a long time ago. Tom Holka. He's got like 6 McDonald's franchises out there. Yeah, this is that canoe and kayak rental place. Yeah, it's an A320. Just took off. Oh yeah, so these people are going to be launching here. This is actually the worst spot to launch, if you ask me. Yeah, a lot of tubers out. Yeah, the bus just dropped them off. Over here, hon. Oh, did you? Yeah, I don't think it'd be that far upstream. I don't think it would be. They're not from around here. Stay there, hon. You guys are already. How you doing? Watch that mud. It's slippery. That mud is slippery as hell when you.
Is this where we go tubing or start?
Yeah, I see a lot of them. Yep.
Oh, okay.
But watch when you're down. When you step down in that mud, it's slippery as hell. Almost everybody busts their ass.
Oh, thank you for the exactly. Oh my God, I'm hanging on to you. Listen,
that mud is slippery as snot.
Yeah, big time.
You will fall.
look, yeah, it looks like Gizmo.
You will fall.
My son has one. I have a Shih Tzu, but it's got the. But my son, it looks just like that, but it's got white. His name is Mo.
Oh, yeah, he's a good dog.
I go get him every. My son has cerebral palsy, so I
Oh.
go down and get him every day. And he lives across the street from me. And I get the dog, and I take him down to my house every day so he can play with my little Shih Tzu.
Oh,
And then I take him back home.
oh,
But
that's cool.
every day. Look at it, it's a Mo.
Come here, Daisy.
Except my Mo.
Over here, huh?
Mo's probably like 15 pounds. It's like,
Oh, really?
he's overweight.
How far are you guys floating down today? Come here, Daisy.
3 hours, wherever that takes
Oh,
us.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Back to where we parked.
Down around Flat Rock?
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
have not a
Oh,
clue.
here, I have the mucky water behind us.
Oh,
There's your tubes, I think.
You gotta do the,
Here we go.
duck flips, guys, like I do. You gotta
Huh?
act like me.
Yeah, don't they, Faye?
Duck flips. I look like prune face with duck flips. Which face is right there. Man, I always shake. I my hair down. Oh, it didn't turn out weird. It's my hair.
I can't do duck flips.
I can.
Oh, yeah, you do duck flips.
Oh, big time, yeah. She'll get between me and whoever else is there.
These two have been together since baby. Oh my goodness, a nice car. Yeah. I'm just saying, where did they see that at? No, do we gotta go back? Oh, I didn't.
Yes, we gotta go back and get our own damn.
Well, I'm
food.
leaving this
Oh,
stuff
I
here.
didn't get one.
Told you we
Here,
had
Daisy.
to get on Tuesday. Bring that crap to you. Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
See now, if you get in right here, it's deep enough where you can just start floating.
Okay,
But
thank
if you do
dear.
it over
I
there,
greatly appreciate
If you
it.
go over there, you'll drag your
Okay,
ass
so
for a
go.
half hour. No, I'm almost set. But
I'll
thank
take
you.
a piece.
Yeah, but this is a perfect spot right
Yeah,
here.
get these gone. Mine's in my bag.
It matches your nails.
Yeah, here in River Glen. Yep. Yeah, I'm from Flat Rock actually.
Oh my God.
You go get. We gotta get one for the cooler.
Yeah.
I think where's that rock?
We're having a good time today. Hey Leslie, how you doing? Yeah, it's busy today. They never did this kind of stuff when I grew up in this river. Now it's like pretty popular. I'll tell you another thing. They're not boozing here like they do up north, like down the Osabo. Which, I don't really know why. Maybe this place doesn't allow it. You can Google that. They had a hell of a problem with that. And they banned alcohol for a while, and then all the businesses got together and complained, and they unbanned it. And I don't know what the deal is on alcohol in the Osabo now. But the real issue is there's a lot of people with these super expensive homes that butt up against the Osabo. It really is a beautiful river, even though it's kind of created by dams. And they don't want to hear a bunch of drunks. And the biggest complaint is people urinating. When you've been drinking, you're going down the river. Not a lot of options there. And some guy that just paid $550,000 for a house with his grandchildren there doesn't want to witness this all day long. Plus, it's loud. So it's a constant controversy. And down here, I don't see any of that. It's weird. Yeah, that's right, Phil. Yep. And that's not bad where I'm at night. See, one good thing about Daisy, she'll just like hang out here and she's not bugging people. And hey, Daisy, come on over here, hon. Yeah, that a girl. Good girl. Good girl. She's a good baby, honey. It's a good girl. You just hang out, hon. That a good girl, honey. Good girl. It's a good baby. You keep an eye out, hon. Oh, okay, Jar. Hey, Rita, how you doing?
Like, you know, it cold in temperature or cold in... It's like a mint. Yeah. It's perfect. Oh, look at...
Oh, then they institute it again. Okay, all right. I think it depends what part of if you're above or beyond the Mayo Dam. I don't think it's the whole Osabo, but maybe it is. You may not be able to do this now, but this place certainly doesn't have a problem with it.
Okay, come on. Let's tie these bad boys together. How close should we make them?
Oh yeah, Murray, I get it. Yep, it's kind of like what I went through with the mind over matter guy the other night.
No. He said just in case the tube breaks. No, that we tie them up. Right? Oh, mine.
Oh, thank you, Tom. No, I blocked Frank Nitty. For a while there, I thought it'd be cool. I try and let people just be a part of it, but I'm not interested in him posting comments or anything else.
Oh, I've got a Coke bottle.
Okay, so how do you want to, who's going to start off the line? Where's that? You're bad boy. Come on, Bessie. Let's go.
But he said get in right
Is it long
over
enough?
there.
Yeah, right here's a good spot.
No, not
Because it's deep enough to start floating right away.
Here, I'm right
So
here.
who's going
You
to be at
get
the
in.
end? We have to tie at the front. How many people are looking for them? Oh, I just figured.
See, it's deep right off the bat.
We all
Right here, he said it's deep right off the bat.
Right? Yeah, yeah. Not up to your arm or nothing, girl. No. I was about to say.
Ours
don't even have handles.
Thanks, Tom. Appreciate it.
Floats don't even have handles on.
So then we gotta go in the middle of everybody else, so we just kind of get stuck there and get pulled along.
Yeah, that's true.
God, you're smart. Yeah. Good thinking, girl. Good thinking.
Yeah, I do, Mark. Yep, I sure do. Email me when you get a chance on that. Tom Reed or EED1956 @gmail.com. I can get it wholesale for you. Willow's a park down there, Metro Airport, here in Township, New Boston. How you doing? Oh, you going rafting, huh?
Is she gonna be okay?
I don't know. She's
Cute.
not, we've never done nothing.
So what do they?
Me, us either. We're all new, like, huh?
So what do they charge you to do this?
Yeah.
$15 a person.
That's it, huh? That's a
Yeah.
good deal.
Yeah. And then,
And they provide the.
I only had to pay
Tube,
10
too?
I guess because I rented the cooler thing. I paid 10 for my float and 10 for the cooler. Food, got tons of food.
I could probably take it down, but he's harmless. He's got like a. Nobody pays attention to his channel. It's about the same now as it was a year ago. He's a non-factor. The trooper died? Oh, I didn't know about that. How'd he die?
I know, we're all in bathing.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I wouldn't pet her, but because she's a little maybe grouchy.
Is she?
I think
She's
she's.
an older dog.
No, I just don't 100% trust her. She was a rescue. I don't think there'd be a problem, but I don't want to experiment with you. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Thank you.
Yeah.
I tried so hard.
How old is she?
You have a great baby?
How old?
Oh, you're
Yeah.
Cute.
He's so cute.
Oh, she was being serious. Thank you.
That's gonna be a long trip for her.
Yeah.
I gotta wear it. Well, hold on. We're trying to figure out who's connecting to us. Okay. Just put it on. I'm connecting to you.
Why do they even connect it? Because
Your mom
I don't know. I'm not sure.
yeah.
Hook it onto your trailer.
Are we all
We're here.
Are we all connected?
What's that, Ace?
Are we all getting connected to each other?
I don't really think he's a creeper. I just think he's a guy that's trying to establish a channel and doesn't know what to do. And that's definitely not the way to do it. Yeah, I don't really worry about Daisy too much, but it's a little like 1.5-year-old kid. And it's not worth it.
I'll look to you guys, I guess.
Do you have a question?
Yeah, some instructions.
Yeah.
Where am I going?
So, you guys are going to be looking for a blue and white sign. It says Motor City Canoe Rental. And there's a school bus stop sign attached to it, which cost us a couple $1,000, so please don't break it, because it was part of a box. That's right next to that sign where you'll get out at. We do ask if you could walk your tubes back to where you checked in at, because you guys have a lot of tubes, and it would take a lot for us to get it all the way back there. And if you could walk your jackets back as well, we would appreciate that. That's it. You just float until you see the stop sign.
So how do we stop?
Oh, it's easy.
Paddle it.
Just quit paddling.
Jump off. Yeah. It might, because we haven't had rain in a couple of weeks.
Daisy,
it
come
might
here.
slow down a
Daisy,
bit before
Daisy.
we get there.
Get over here. Come here.
So you may find yourself going in
Come here.
an
Huh?
hour.
Good girl.
Oh.
You see the lighthouse, you are probably about 45 minutes away.
Yeah, she's all right with it.
Wrong side of the line.
I just don't want somebody to step on her.
Cigarettes and cell phones.
You probably should have left it at the campsite. Is my thought.
Or a baggie.
Yeah. Waterproof bag. I don't have a bag.
Alicia,
Days, let's go. Come on, hon. Come on. Come on, hon. Come on, hon. Daisy, come on. Come on, girl. Come on, Daisy. Come on, hon. They're with a group, you know. And they're trying to get out of here, or I would. They seem like a bunch of partiers. Hey, Michelle. This is a different people. These aren't with this group. Good girl, honey. See, this guy's got his cooler and a little thing behind him. It's not bad now, but it's going to be hot. It's supposed to get up to 90 today. I mean, this seems like a nice idea, but to be honest with you, it wouldn't really interest me that much. I think it'd be kind of like boring. You know, I really don't know too much about it, Philip, to tell you the truth. I think it's always been used, and the only difference is now you can use it recreationally, legally. These dispensaries, other than the one I go by on Michigan Avenue, don't seem to be very busy, like these House of Danks. There's never anybody in the lot. I only see one that's busy, so, you know, I don't really know. I mean, I know people that mess around with them, but I don't really notice much of a difference. Oh my God, 100, forget that. Yeah, no way. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't consider it that desirable of a river. You know, you got a little weeds, mud bottom. It's better than it was when I was a kid, I'll tell you that. You couldn't see 6 inches in this water ever. See you, BJ. Yeah, that'd be fun, wouldn't it, Wee Beast? I think it would be fun. I sure do. Oh, thank you, Ashley. Oh, you ought to see me when I can't find something or my computer doesn't work, right? Or when I get lost. Mari, I mean, you look at this area compared to where you live, it's like, you know, not even comparable. Not in this area, they don't. Nope, they don't. Does not. See, here's a guy with the super cheap kayaks. These are like, you can get these for $100 brand new. They're mini kayaks. Yeah, wet books from UPS. No, FedEx. FedEx. I mean, I do have a short fuse on certain stuff, and I don't want to be a fraud and turn off the microphone when I have a temper tantrum, so I think it's important you get the full picture of me. Well, the only reason, I think the only reason marijuana got legalized is because these states are broke and it's another source of income. A cute little girl this lady's got with her. I don't know, I'm not convinced that's the right thing to do. It's a 3-hour float and that's just a little tiny kid. Yeah, that's why I got the medical marijuana card, because if you don't have one, they tax you 15%, I think. Oh, did you, Leslie? That's cool. No, you know, there are catfish here, but it's not as much as you think. There's better places, you know. No, where is that campground at, Mari? Oh, cool, prudently. It was $145 with everything. Took an hour. Super easy. When you're my age, you get one basically automatically. There are younger people I know that have been rejected. The little kid had a little life jacket, but actually you can stand up anywhere around here. Not that you couldn't drown, but there's a lot of people watching, and I don't think it's much of an issue. It's not fast water. You're not coming up to a dam anywhere. Yeah, RS oil is excellent for pain. Everybody I've got it for, oh, awesome. Okay. I like Interlochen area because all the hardwoods, walnut, hickory. All right, take care. Have a good time. Yeah, Joanne, I would say that if you're getting the wrong stuff, then you probably got a hold of some sativa, or you took too much, one of the two. If you get indica and you take, like, let's say 2 milligrams, I bet you wouldn't have that experience. And make sure you drink a lot of water. But even indica, if somebody isn't used to it, can trigger a panic attack. I always tell people nobody's ever been injured by taking too much of a gummy, but it seems like your world could be ending. So force yourself to breathe. Drink a big glass of water. You're not going to have a heart attack, and it'll slowly subside. But when it's happening, you're going to think you want to go to the emergency room, and $5,000 later, after you've told the doctor that you'd taken a gummy, you're going to wish you didn't go. There's no need to, but it scares you, and that's what you think you need to do. Yeah, I want to do that, yep. It's THC, it's marijuana, yep. But if you got some sativa, let's say, in a gummy and you just weren't knowledgeable about them, you'll want to clean your house and the neighbor's house as well. No, it'll scare the hell out of you. It hasn't happened to me, but I know people it has happened to, and you think it induces a panic attack. But that's because you took too much. Oh, okay. No, I think you should do it, LA. Just get start out small. With THC, more isn't better. I mean, I've never smoked marijuana. I've probably had 40 gummies since it was legal. I mean, I'm not like, gotta have one every day or anything like that. But I do take them from time to time. It isn't like I was thinking maybe I could just take a gummy instead of drink, but a beer or two, but I think I like drinking better. Oh, Ativan. Okay, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, marijuana cards, they give it for a medical reason. Pain, anxiety. And that way you can get a higher strength if you want it. And you can get it without the extra tax. And they market medical marijuana people more aggressively. You get better deals. Yeah, gummy is THC. It's THC, from marijuana, and it's made into an edible, a gummy. This just looks super boring to me. Yeah, it's 2 beers tops, usually 1. I don't care what they say anyway. I don't watch any of their videos. Bunch of idiots. Total white trash. So, you know, these people have, this lady has a blow-up kayak. You inflate it every time you use it. The orange one, that looks like it's going down the water pretty good. Cancer patients, totally. RSO oil, definitely, 100%.
3 hours, I'll be here tomorrow.
Or a hybrid gummy. Or a hybrid gummy. Yeah, that's how I would want it too, Faye. Yeah, that's why I go to the national parks. What access I can get in the winter, nobody's there. You go out to Yellowstone or a popular park like that, you wait in line for everything. Sucks. You know, Daisy's feeling a little under the weather, not a lot today because she had some rib bones. But I knew this was coming. It's not that big a deal. No, this is actually, yeah, this isn't, you know, like I said, this isn't, you know, really a desirable river for this. But it's cheap. She said 15 bucks a person. That's nothing. Hey, Diane. Daisy's relaxing, so I'm not gonna push it with her. You feeling okay, hon? Huh? You good girl, honey? Nah, it's a river, yeah. Well, they got the water. They're messing around with these water levels. It should be higher than this, but it's good enough to do what they're doing. I mean, even higher water wouldn't matter much. Good. We had like 12-foot aluminum boats with 10 horsepower motors, and this low water would have killed us. We'd have been hitting stumps all day long. You can see on the edges how high it was during those early spring waters, like 4 feet higher almost. Flooded the hell out of this place. Yeah, okay, yeah, thanks, Prudently. Hey, want to get out of here? Daisy's had enough. Come on, hon. Yeah, take her a little break. Plus it's hot and humid out. You ready to make a break for her, hon? See you, Twit. Oh, you're saying hi? Yeah, how you doing? It's not that hot yet, but it's gonna be. It was actually hotter yesterday, I think, or the humidity was more significant. See you, Philip. You ready to go bye-bye? You ready to go hit the highway? See you, Prudently. Till 2 in the morning last night. Yep. I could get a Captain Nemo's sub today, because I think they're open on Saturday. They close so damn early now. Baby's feeling better. Good girl, hon. You're a good baby, hon. That's my girl. Oh, thank you, Tom. You know, somebody brought that up the other day. It's like, you know, with cops, I've had my run-ins with some cops, but in my whole life, hardly at all. I mean, if a cop's professional, and, you know, I can take a ticket, believe me, when I'm guilty. I'll try and get a deal, but if I can, I'll just go pay the damn thing. I'm not trying to get out of something that I did. But just because a guy comes up to me with a badge and he pulled me over with a cop car doesn't mean that I'm going to turn into Pee Wee Herman. It's not happening. If he's professional, I'm professional. If he's a douchebag that has nothing better to do to make up shit, then I'm not going to be such a nice guy. But I'm not getting intimidated by someone just because they happen to be a cop. Not happening. It's just not my personality. I probably shoot myself in the foot sometimes, but one big pet peeve I have, and that is talking down to me. And just because I, you know, was doing 10 miles over the speed limit or something, that doesn't give you a right to, like, belittle me or give me a lecture. So I'll give them both barrels. Chew their ass out. Night, Nelly. I don't think I'm gonna get a sub. It's too hot. I don't feel like eating, really. Good night, Pam. Pee Wee Herman. The guy, Paul Rubens. If you listen to him interview, I think that he got a raw deal on that porno movie bullshit. He was in there. Cops spending their time going in there, finding a guy sitting in the corner. That could have been a guy they selected, who knows why. Same with Robert Kraft, getting jacked off in a massage parlor down in Jupiter. Big fucking deal. Those cops look bad over that, thank God. They tried to morph that bullshit into human trafficking, and it fell flat on its ass. And Kraft's attorney got the evidence suppressed because the judge felt that they recklessly taped conversations of people that weren't involved in any form of prostitution. So they don't have any evidence now, but they're refusing to drop the charges. So I haven't checked on that lately. Maybe it's been resolved, but they're trying to, you know, wipe this egg off their face, even though it was a totally botched investigation. There was no human trafficking, and it was just consenting adults. The spirit and the feather. Oh, look at the little swan-looking giraffe. a paddle boat shaped like a swan. Oh yeah, they'll do that. Yeah, no problem. They'll twist it all around, that's for sure. But if you got half a brain, you can tell pretty early on from their incorrect grammar to their terrible spelling that it's just a couple losers trying to get on the map because they're too dumb to come up with content of their own. And I told you, I apologized. It's high functioning syndrome. I should have noticed it, but I didn't, so I've really backed off on Debbie. Yeah, probably a good idea, Nellie. Hey Tom, how you doing? You guys need to try and, if you ever see an Astro van that's been maintained, just buy it no matter how many miles are on it. The thing is an absolute tank. Try and get one in a warmer climate where there's not rust, although this really hasn't rusted bad considering how old it is. I put a turbocharger on this one. Oh wait, what's the book, Maury? I got about 40 books waiting for me when I get home. What book did you get? 2003, Mimi. Yeah, I bought two of them new at the same time. Yep. Yeah, I did. No, Astro, they don't get the greatest gas mileage, but everything else is like top notch. Can tow a lot. Big. Not too big. A monster in the snow. And the greatest engine of all time. This doesn't burn any oil, just shy of 400,000 miles. Original power steering pump, original radio, original transmission. Love this thing. And honestly, it's a kick to just keep driving it when it was paid for so long ago. And really, if you think 100,000, I've gotten the use of 4 vehicles for hardly any money. So it costs me. That's why I don't care about the gas, because this thing owes me money. I mean, I owe this thing money. 4.3, yeah, it's a 6. Look up the 4.3. It's like the best engine ever made. See, now here's how accidents are caused. Here's a guy with a bulldozer on a trailer, and there's no way he's going to get up to the proper entrance speed. He's going to try, but then everybody gets backed up, and you got people in the right lane not moving over. This is the perfect setup. Everybody move over. new car, I'd sell it. Yeah, it's a great vehicle. You're going to have a hard time getting one that's not rusty up in Wisconsin. But if anybody finds one that's out of state and they don't have the time to get it, I'll go get it for you. No problem. Yeah, Mimi, I believe it's not like the old days. Drop Daisy off at the hotel. I hope to do some, yeah. To party. Fun, a flat tire on a 90-degree day. Yeah, Subaru, you better believe it. Yep. If you live in Michigan, get your Lotto 47 tickets. Almost 15 million. Michigan only $1. share it with you too. We'll go out and party for a week straight. Yeah, Lotto 47, yep. Coming up to the world's greatest tree. I'm dropping Daisy off the hotel. If you're near Detroit, get your lottery tickets and gas at 6 Mile and Telegraph, southeast corner. It's a mobile gas station. A lot of security, a lot of good luck there. I wish I'd won that Powerball. I'd buy this vacant property. I swear to God I would. And you know what I'd build there? I'd leave it just like it is so the birds have a place to hang out. We could have an annual summer party there. We cater to everybody's vices. Just for a couple days. You'd be landing in your plane, you just see tents all over like Woodstock. And I'd rent porta potties so we didn't get busted for something we didn't think about. And everybody get a picture taken in front of the tree, the dead tree. Mari, is there some take on the Native Americans with a dead tree? I need some backup proof on this, on why it should never be cut down. Yeah, that's where I need to win, yep. Move over Burning Man. Yeah, I would like to go to that sometime. I really would. I think it'd be a good time. Come on, man. Hit the gas. Burning Man. There it is. Eight Mile sucks. Traffic's too fast. Businesses are too far off the road. There's nothing to do. Eminem lived, yeah, I mean, I don't even know where he lived. I'm not a big Eminem fan. I mean, I think he's good and everything, you know, successful guy, but I see better rappers on K-Free, YouTube. Rappers that I like. You know, it's subjective, right? They did a great marketing job on him and it took off. Oh, happy birthday, Shirley. Yeah, I'd get you a male stripper if I knew where you lived. I never saw that movie, to tell you the truth. You know, I never really paid too much attention to birthdays. I never cared. I never celebrate mine, or I don't know. It just never really had too much significance to me. Mari, Consciously Aware, she's a nurse too. You guys ought to meet for lunch someday. Just live 25 miles apart. You could talk about nursing stuff. Yeah, that Isle Royal, I have buddies that hike that thing. It doesn't really interest me that much. Because there's no internet connection. People think we're too connected now with the internet. Bullshit, man. Living up in West Branch, I'd have moved out of there by now with no internet. Now it doesn't matter where you live. You can order things and have, tap into all sorts of news sources. I love that. I love it. If you got ADD, it's perfect. There's quite a few people coming out of the airport. That's the old control tower, like 1,000,000 years ago. That's airlines parking. Social distancing. I gotta admit to you, I violated the social distancing last night. I put 5 singles in a dancer's G-string. I figured if I was gonna violate it, that'd be about the best time. Yeah, I didn't even care about birthdays as a kid. Right on, LA. Yep. It varies. It's all the way from 5 milligrams to the most I've seen is 21.8. So it matters which one you're taking. You go swallow one of those 20 milligrams and you've never done it before. Good luck. That's one thing they've done a poor job marketing. Makes it look like you can just eat these things like jelly beans, and you can't. And God forbid if you tried to drive. Yeah, money is really dirty, that's true. Yeah. I use sanitizer, wear my mask, and then a dancer comes up and I think, hell with social distancing. I looked at it. It was worth getting that close to her, not having the police on me for $5. No, that was. Oh, did you really? Yeah, that's not a good idea. You know, it's like eating at some of the your pants taco trucks in Detroit. Hell, if I haven't gotten coronavirus eating at one of those yet, I'm not too worried about a topless bar. Nah, not really. Nah, it was boring, to tell you the truth. Yeah, that's the way I look at it, Murray. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, I want to come to Canada. I love Canada. I don't know when they're ever going to let guys like me in there. Shit, I don't blame them. I'm giving $5 to topless dancers, eating in taco trucks that don't know what hand sanitizer is. I can understand why they don't want unnecessary travel. You'd be the last guy I'd want over there. I didn't really like it. Nah, it wasn't that. It's kind of boring. I mean, if you really think about it, with places like Pornhub and Hamster, what in the hell is a topless bar going to do? I mean, there's women on free porn channels now that look like Miss America. You know, back in the day, that was it. No alignment issues anymore. Nope. See? I passed the test everywhere they measured my temperature. I'm checking into that topless bar and that guy said, I gotta take your temperature, and I thought, oh shit. Then he said, you're good. Really, Tracy, what happened? They strip search you? Look at somebody hit that sign last night. I went to this place, the Flight Club, and the place down near the airport. $20 to get in the Flight Club. Shit. $12 a beer. And he's honest, to me it wasn't worth it. Now if you took the TikTok dancers and they opened a topless bar, I'd probably never leave. Now that's my idea of a $20 cover, no problem. You can charge me $25 a beer too, but for $20 for that and $12 a beer. This guy's got a bunch of bottled water. Mona Lisa. See, it's so weird. Hotter than hell today, humid as hell, and the phone's still going an hour and 20 minutes. Just no way of knowing why. No, landing strips in Romulus. The flight club's in, I think it's probably an Inkster address on Michigan Avenue. Let's put it this way. If I went on Match.com and they said 30-year-old wants to date 64-year-old pervert, loves photography and driving around Detroit, and I clicked on the pictures of those bodies, I'd never respond. It's just not that good. Definitely not something that's worth paying for. Yeah, just no way. No thanks. Paradise Inn. Yeah, I think I do sound younger. People always comment on it. Yeah. It actually works against me. I talked to some of these women when I used to have clients when I was doing a lot of PI work. And then I'd show up and it's like, oh God, thought this guy was young. I'd rather have a voice like Ebenezer Scrooge and then look like a GQ model. Hollywood Pharmacy. Closed. Oh, thank you, Tracy. You're going to get a chance to see when I hit this Lotto 47. Just think what that'd be in Canadian dollars. We could buy Alberta. Yeah, she's a sweet girl. You know, she texted me this morning, and I hadn't heard from her since that interview, so maybe I'll see her today. Sweet girl. Rough life. I mean, who knows how anybody would react under those circumstances? You know, the people that are supposed to bring you into this world and show you the ropes turn on you like that, and it just messes your mind up. Then you kind of get deep in the hole, and you get into this working girl thing and heroin. You're in this big giant trap that's hard to get out of. Low self-esteem, no hope, just stay high all the time. It's the worst McDonald's in the world. Welcome to Dearborn. There's the sweetest girl that works at this Dunkin' Donuts. She's so nice. She said she wants to get a Shih Tzu. It's always like in a great mood. Yeah, kratom. Yeah, I got a buddy of mine's a doctor that says stay away from it. Do organ damage. You never know what strength you're getting. But I do know people that have used it and say, you know, it's an unregulated herb, so I don't know about that, you know. I don't really know enough about it. I have just haven't read it yet. I mean, is it better than being on heroin? Probably. And I've also read where people have used it to get off chronic drinking binges. How you like that truck? Home sweet home. Gotta make sure my into the air conditioning, honey. Oh yeah. There you go, honey. World headquarters. Turn this down for Daisy. Yeah, you can relax now, hon. Just take it easy, hon. Nice and cool in here. Nice and cool in here, honey. Yeah, I'm gonna try and do some lives today, yeah? Good, Pooh Bear, how you doing? Yeah, she does. Usually I turn it down right before I leave. Oh, so I guess my video finished processing. That's cool. Yeah, you know, it's hot. I was gonna get a damn Captain Nemo sub, but it's kind of too hot, to tell you the truth. You know? I don't feel like eating, really. Early 50s, oh my God. I don't even want to be that old. Daisy likes that cool floor. She's a good girl, Daisy. That's my baby, honey. That's a good girl, honey. Oh, you think it saves lives? Okay. Oh, Panda Express sucks. Where you at, Saginaw? Yeah, we can do that, Irvin. Where are you located? I didn't see where you emailed me your phone number. I filled up your water, honey. Let's fill up your water. See, I bring that Peditrex with me all the time. That's crappy Chinese food. Got a new hairdo there, huh? LA? Yeah, Sophie's Bakery's good. I don't like that kind of stuff, but I hear people talk about it constantly. Here you go, hon. Filled your water up. Filled your water up, hon. Oh, really, Keith? Huh. Well, I think I'm going to take a shower and hit the road, you guys. So I'm going to charge up my phone, and I'm going to bite the bullet today and be out there when it's hot as it can get. But I hope you guys have a good day today. You're right to party. Has nothing in what kind of way, Melodic? Has nothing in what kind of way? You mean the cafeteria? The cafe? Yeah, it is, sure. You're right. You're right about that. Phone number: Tom Reed, Tom Reed, REED, 1950. Yeah, I'm going to do some interviews. Yep. Oh, really? No selection of books? Well, you know, they said that when they were shut down, you got to order those books. I was talking to them in the Allen Park, the one I go to, and they said that you got to order those books months in advance, and you'll notice the magazines aren't up to date either. That was a shipping issue, and the post office is having huge problems. And to be honest with you, I wouldn't doubt that part of it could be that Barnes & Noble isn't paying their vendors because they have poor cash flow. You know, if you ever look at the details of the bankruptcy records when Borders went out of business, man, they shafted some of those big book publishers big time. Huge. They had gotten credit and it was extended. You know, when you're starting to lose a customer like Borders, you know, you're reluctant to cut them off because you're hoping they make it, because if they don't make it, it's going to affect you. Well, that bit him in the ass on that one. Surely you never know. It's a mixed bag. I mean, sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Rebecca claims she needs small clothes, but she's kind of picky on what she wears. So, I mean, you can send them. I'll try and hand them out, but you never really know, you know. Email me, Matt. Email me and give me your phone number. I'll call you over it. Yeah. Yep. Well, you guys have a good day today, and I'll be on later tonight. I'll try and do some lives for you. Drink a lot of water. See you, Mari.